Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Racha Kodash, and Shan Yukabad, Agadawala Rekwab, the Kwanyam Nawa, Wa Shalayakim Nawa, that's the belongers to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalawam, Wa Barakim, Labakaryam, Shalayasharala. That's peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. I'm on TikTok, I was scrolling, and I came across this. It's just a good way now to find some content for videos because we're in the information age and so many things, prophecies I'll say, are being shown through social media. And of course we all know about the fire that happened over there, I think it's pronounced in Maui. So this is from TikTok and it says a plane passenger films Maui wildfire destruction. And the first thing I thought when I seen it is that it looks literally like the lake of fire that was described in the book of John. And of course, that was specifically talking about Babylon the Great being destroyed, which is America. But this is a great visual representation of something that actually took place from somebody filming it in an airplane. So I just wanted to showcase this, and Lord's will, the video is edifying to the elect. Yep, so that's it. Pretty much straightforward, very short clip, only a few seconds. But it just looks like it's a great land burning. And that was what's described here in the book of Revelation. When you just type in lake of fire, of course you get some precepts that pop up. We'll keep it very simple and read it from here. Revelation 20:14. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Verse 15, and whosoever was not found written in the book of life, in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Now what John saw was the same exact angle. He had a vision the Lord gave to him of a bird's eye view of America, Babylon the Great, burning on fire after the nuclear destruction. And yes, World War III is prophesied in the Bible. All these nations are going to get together, of course, take part in World War III. And then that's when the chariots will also return. And then the Babylon the Great will be destroyed. The elect will be delivered. And this is what's being described here, that lake of fire. A lot of people act like they believe in the Lord. Oh, we have faith and we believe in God, blah, blah, blah. But if you really knew that something like this was coming, then your actions would be different. You would be walking differently. You would be thinking differently. Your behavior in total would be different. I guarantee. You see, the way we have to think is once this happens, right? The elect is saved and everything, boom. If you could rewind time and go back, and then you'd be put right now in this very same scenario, knowing that what's on the screen is coming, wouldn't you act a little bit differently? Wouldn't you change up some of your habits? Well, we have to do that right now because we claim that we believe. We claim we have the faith. This is what's coming to a large scale here in Babylon the Great. A lot of people will be destroyed in it. Our job is to maintain our faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in hopes to receive deliverance, in hopes to receive salvation. Salvation is being delivered from this same exact kind of destruction when it comes to America. But it will be thousands of times worse. Another prophet that prophesied of this upcoming destruction is Malachi. Malachi 4 verse 1 reads, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. They experienced it. You see, the difference is, though, the Bible says that Babylon will be completely destroyed. So there's not going to be any rivers or lakes or anything like that that's going to be able to withstand the temperature of the heat that's going to be dropped from those nuclear missiles and then also from the chariots. You're not going to be able to jump in any kind of water or lake and be safe from the fire, because that's what they had to do. When an oven burns, a whole oven gets hot. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. Ain't no jumping in the water. It said that they shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. I mean, this isn't a metaphor. It says the day that cometh shall burn them up. Like, key word for me is them. It's talking about people. Yes, God is going to allow this to happen to all the wicked, all the proud, and all the wicked. They're going to be burnt up. In this upcoming World War III, they will not receive salvation, meaning they will not be delivered inside of a chariot, because that's going to be the only safe place when this comes. How do you get there? The answer is quite simple. Believe and have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Continue to build up your spirit and do what you can for the body, meaning for the people that are out there ushering in Yahweh Shai's return. No matter what it is, even if it's offering up prayers. I say even, but that's not a simple thing. It's a very heavy thing. It's important. Everyone, we all need prayers. So this day is coming. Let's keep talking about it. Another prophet. Let me see. Let me just type in. I know it's either Zechariah or Zephaniah. It's one of the Z's. Zechariah 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. This is describing what's going to happen to a lot of people during this kind of an event when it takes place in Babylon the Great. It says that their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Meaning what? Just like Malachi said, they're going to be burnt. They're going to be burnt, completely burned by fire, by heat, nuclear destruction, those missiles. That's coming. So we bring out these things so that the elect can hear and understand that it's not a game. It's time to get right. Of course, we don't know if we are a part of that number, but that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. We're hoping to be a part of that number. We're hoping to be delivered from this upcoming destruction. Don't nobody want to take part in that. That's going to be a terrible way to die. Let me see if I can find one more precept. Let me see. There it is. Jeremiah 51, verse 29. This is an end-time prophecy of Jeremiah speaking about America. Jeremiah 51, verse 29 says, And the Lord shall tremble, and the Lord, my gosh, and the land shall tremble in sorrow. That's why you got to slow down sometimes. And the land shall tremble in sorrow for every purpose of the Lord, shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. That's not talking about the current land of Babylon, which is Iraq. It's the same plot of land, different name. No, this is talking about a prophetic Babylon, which is Babylon the Great. That's America. That's what Jeremiah was prophesying about. He prophesied about the same exact day. The whole land is going to be desolate without an inhabitant. What's capable of making that happen? Nuclear missiles. Nuclear missiles, and also the fire coming from the chariots. That's talked about as well in the book of 2nd Ezra 13. So I thought this was a great visual representation of that lake of fire. And of course, as always, I pray that this was edifying and that it put fear into the heart of the elect out there, because we need it. We need that fear to stay motivated, to stay on the right path, and to keep doing the Lord's will in hopes to receive salvation and deliverance from this lake of fire. So, Kol Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.